Welcome back to the halftime show on the PAC Sports Network. And we're joined now by Waynesburg University men's basketball coach, Tim Fusina. Coach, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Randy. I really enjoy the work you guys do. I love doing these with you. So,
Oh, we appreciate it. Always a lot of fun covering PAC basketball and Waynesburg University tonight. And Waynesburg enters tonight's game with a 4-3 record, including conference wins over Bethany and W&J, a pair of narrow losses to Westminster and St. Vincent. Give us your take on the Yellow Jackets and the grit that they've showed in the early going this year.
I really like our team. I think we're talented. We're deeper than we have been in my time here. I think we're more talented than any group that I've had as a head coach, maybe the exception of one or two teams. I think we're really talented. Narrow losses. I think those narrow losses were self-inflicted wounds that we gave ourselves. That probably, we're probably the reason why we're sitting at 2-2. So I think that the times that we've taken care of what we need to take care of, we've been really good. And in the moments that we didn't, it's been costly. And I think that's indicative of how deep the pack is, but also, how even this league is. So that's where we're at.
Now, this year's Yellow Jackets have a nice blend of veteran leadership and also impact newcomers. The team's top returnee is senior Anton Baker. He was second in the PAC in field goal percentage last year. He also ranked fourth in rebounding, sixth in blocks. He's in a similar status this year already. With the graduation of Matt Popek, how has Baker taken over the reins as team leader both on and off the court?
He's just a great person. I can't say enough about Anton. I think maybe we spoke about it last year, but he's somebody who didn't have a mate, had to find his role and had to develop within that role and had to really do some self-reflection and, in between his sophomore and junior year, and has really bought into, what we were trying to do, how we were trying to help him get better. He's a leader. He plays hard every possession. He shows up every day with a smile on his face. He's coachable. Or my time as a head coach, Anton is probably the person I'm most proud of in his development as a player. And I think that's always obvious, when you have a kid that plays well, everybody says they're proud of him. But I'm more proud of him as a person and as a student. I mean, he's going to walk out of here with a degree in the spring, and he's going to get a job. He's going to be he's going to do some great things in this world, and it's a credit to him. And he's grown so much in the 4 years here. Again, I couldn't be more proud of him.
Junior Jordan McLeod, a transfer from Randolph College. He comes from the tough ODAC conference where he was the team's second leading scorer last season, also set the school record for three-pointers in a game with 8. How much of a splash has McLeod already made with the Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, I think when you can add somebody with it has a veteran presence, but also has played in a really tough conference, I think that helps you. I mean, he's a communicator. He knows how to play. He's played at this level. He's played at a high level of Division III basketball. So, he has been a leader on and off the court. You don't really saddle guys with leadership roles in their first year because they're trying to figure out their own thing. But Jordan's been excellent. Jordan can make shots. Jordan will guard. He does a really nice job.
Another transfer, P.J. Suggs, out of Terra State Community College in Ohio, is third on Waynesburg in scoring so far this season, 9.9 points per game. How did Suggs end up on your radar, and what does he bring to the table?
Actually, from one of our parents. Ryan Felberg's father knows the family because Ryan and PJ both went to Twinsburg High School in Ohio. And Mr. Felberg reached out to me and told me about PJ. And said we'd love him. Said he was a great kid, great family. That dad was excellent, and mom was excellent too. And that PJ would come in and help us out. So we went and watched him a few times. And last season, also at that time, one of my friends in coaching, Isaiah Cavaco, who was the head coach at Oberlin for the previous 10 years, was given the interim tag there. They had a coaching change mid-year, and Isaiah took over, and he had nothing but great things to say about PJ and the Suggs family.
In another Terra State product, 6'7" junior forward Jalen Davis. I suspect when you saw one play, you saw the other last.
Exactly.
Year. He's another great newcomer to the team, averaging 9.3 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per contest as well. What does Davis add to the team when he's on the floor?
Size, a physical presence, and toughness, something that I feel we were lacking last year. I think if you looked at some of the games that we lost, and I know our record wasn't very good, but we did lose a lot of close games. I think we were missing that presence, and I think PJ fills that too. A person strong, physical, can rebound, can alter shots at the rim. Where last year we did not have that. We didn't have that element of toughness, and I think that Jalen delivers that as well.
Along with Anton Baker, other key returnees include Bryson Wilt, Jansen Knotts, and Ryan Felberg. Pleased with the way the Waynesburg veterans have meshed with the new faces on the team.
The thing that I've noticed in our 7 games is it's been a different group of people every night finishing games out. Ones that we've lost, ones that we've lost close, or ones that we've won. It's been a different group, and I think that that's indicative to our depth. Our older guys, and include Jake Scheit in that group too. He missed the first couple of games too, and he had knee surgery in the early part of the fall, but he's working himself back into the lineup too. It seems like it's a different group of people every night that are contributing, which speaks to our depth, which I think speaks to a good start that we've gotten off to.
After missing the PAC tournament last season, there's no doubt Waynesburg has taken a major step forward this season. With only 6 teams qualifying for the tournament this year, what does Waynesburg need to do to slide into that top 6 and make a run?
Win games. And it sounds obvious, but I mean, that's kind of the thing that we speak to our guys about every day. When you play 20 conference games and only 6 get in, every game's important. Every game's vital, because you're either gaining ground or losing it. Depending on what you do that night. So winning games and continuing to play at a high level and get ourselves in position once we get out of the holiday break here to continue to win games is vital.
Now, you're in your 6th season as head coach at Waynesburg, first year as athletic director at Waynesburg University. You take over for Adam Jack, who did a great job in growing the athletic program in recent years. How do you hope to build upon that? And also, what's it like to step into an identical role that basketball legend Rudy Marisa had, as well as AD and head coach?
Probably a lot more things going on than back then, I think, but a lot of similar things. Adam did a great job, and he has moved into a vice president's role on campus and done a great job, as you said, of growing our athletic department from where it was kind of stale when he took over. And that's actually the time that I got here too. We just want to keep moving our athletic programs forward. We want to move them forward with recruiting quality student athletes, retaining those student athletes as well, and then start turning our programs into winning programs. We had a pretty nice fall with our soccer teams advancing to the semifinals of each of their conference tournaments. We're hopeful that we can have a good winter here with our programs. Then our softball programs won the last 2 PAC championships. So we're on the right track as an athletic department from a winning standpoint. Just want to continue to improve that. And that starts with our coaches. We have a great staff. They recruit all the time. They're bringing in great athletes from all over the place. I think we're doing a great job of retaining them and providing a great student athlete experience.
That's Waynesburg University men's basketball coach and athletic director, Tim Fusina. Coach, thanks so much for your time, and good luck to you and the team the rest of the way.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it.
We'll have the second half of today's game when we come back in just a moment.